fucking with it right here with who I started with. Be something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H-Uno, Central Coast mob and suicide. Families, arsonists. I step in the booth and cast. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right. We're back live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. Do me the favor, mi beautiful linda raza. Just go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and then you got to hit the notification bell. And when you hit the bell, you got to hit the all button. That way you're notified every single time that we go live. I appreciate you guys that send the DMs, send me clips. You guys mention me. You guys at me. That's cool. I understand. There's no one else, no other Chicano, no other brown skinned individual trying to put together fights on YouTube for the people, for you guys. These chingazos are not for us. Matter of fact, I always, for the last couple shows, I've lost money, cabrones. So why would I lose money? Because I want to see you guys, these fights materialize. And we all want to see the chingazos. We'll get into it right now, but again, some formalities. Gracias all the day oneers. It was a wonderful Sunday night show last night. Man, we had the chat was lit. I appreciate you guys. We're taking it back. Again, people want to argue with me that oldies aren't part of the Chicano culture. That's like saying water isn't wet. That's not gonna work. So forget about that. But we had a great Sunday night show. Before we get into what's happening right now in the wood pile, hold on, cálmase cabrones. This YouTube yarda shit. So we're gonna talk some YouTube yarda right now. Before we get into that, I just want to give a little update. Well, not an update, just to remind you, cabrones, this Wednesday night, okay, we're gonna have the first and the last political show you'll ever need to see or hear. That way you can be informed on what's what. We only speak facts. Facts over feelings, always 100%. Why? Because, facts is what helps the raza. You know what I mean? You can't buy groceries at the grocery store with feelings. You can only buy groceries at the grocery store with dinero. And like they say, if it ain't on the wood, it ain't no good. Speaking of woods, man, shout out to everyone. That's right, G. Sarah, I appreciate you, amiga. Artie Marie, one more hour, cabron. Man, I worked through lunch today. That's why I said I got to get out of the office, man. I'm done. The wood pile, yeah, let's talk about that. Bang Bang Niner Gang. We're kicking off in about an hour. That's why I'm doing this live now, because I want to see. We still got McCaffrey on the injured list. I don't know if Tunga Vailoa's activated. No, Hufanga's activated. But anyways, it's all good. My brother-in-law's mad because Pakua, whatever, he's out for 4 weeks now. It happens, cabrones. It happens. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So I got a couple clips. People sent me a couple clips. This individual, his name is Splinter. Okay. Now, the first time I heard about this cat, I'm gonna be honest with you. People aren't even gonna believe me when I say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I heard this cat Splinter was he actually wanted to fight Stories. So this individual Splinter wanted to fight Stories. And I'm talking about stories written by a current prisoner. Shout out to you, cabron. Even though you ghosted me, way, and I had to strip you, cabron. I had to strip you for the belt, cabron. No te agüites for eso. It's all business, right? When he reached out to me and he said, "Hey, I want to fight this guy, Splinter, prison, point of view, something like that, his channel, right? I want to go check it out." And I told him I wouldn't do it if I were you. And Tony from Stories Written by a Current Prisoner, he asked me, he goes, "What do you mean? Why shouldn't I do it?" I said, "Bro, it's gonna be a bad look." "Well, what do you mean? What do you mean?" I said, "Bro, I went to go look at a couple of his videos. I went to go look at his channel. I said, all due respect, it looks like, he's a little unstable. I don't know if he's going to pull up or not. I'm not doubting anything about I'm not doubting he'll throw his hands. No. I'm just saying it looks like he's in an unstable situation where if he just don't feel like it, he won't make the drive to Salinas. Or the gas money, he won't make the drive to Salinas. Something can pop up. I told him that why don't we go in another direction? Well, we ended up going another direction, right? We got the fight that's getting dropped this weekend for the people. For all the content creators, you want to react to it. We got EVK and stories written by a current prisoner. I don't know the time yet, but I'm going to drop that for you guys this weekend. Then I'm going to be all up in everyone's channel, just checking out the comments, seeing what people thought. Mikey, you ain't shit. Oh, shit, that was badass. Oh, Mikey, the ring girl. The ring girl's from Lowrider Magazine. Okay, she wasn't cheap. Neither. Okay, so forget about that. Okay, that ring girl costs more than your rent. So this weekend, we're finally going to let it out. We're going to let it go. Stories written by a current prisoner. That way, I figure also to keep it a buck, it's going to, what's it called? It's going to, what is it called? Bring CCSOF to the bring the series of fighting to the forefront again. Because there's other cabrones talking about, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. You ain't going to do nothing, cabron. Welcome to the business of losing money. You wanna put together fights? You think it's that easy? It ain't that easy. But anyways, all right, here we go. They sent me clips. That guy Splinter, he did. That's right, hater ranker. I appreciate you, cabron. Bang on him, man. Bang on him, cabron. The 200 gender neutral boys. So they sent me a video. I guess this guy, Splinter. Again, I don't know him, so I'm not gonna disrespect him. Where generation that was handed the and what it was all about and made the decision, right? I guess it's a free for all, right? Or people are just can go buy some Ben Davis and they're on the set, I guess. Anyways, so I see he did a video. He reacted to Raskizi. Shout out to Raskizi, the homie hangout. I fuck with a homie hangout tough like, just to let you know. Matter of fact, we're talking about a trip, cabron. If you're listening, Raskizi, we're talking about a trip. We'll be up in your neck of the woods pretty soon. Want to go and visit the family out there in your neck of the woods. So shout out to you, cabron. And if you ever did come to Salinas, respectfully, I'd love to have you on the platform too, homie hangout. All right, here we go. So they sent me a clip. He reacted to a video that Raskizi did about a month ago. He shared it in the community page. Pinche rascal. You know what to do, huh, cabron, pinche rascal. Strike while the iron's hot. And then he posts the video on the community page. Well, thank you for that. Because I was another one and I watched the video. Just because you did that, because something is buzzing. Something is in the air. Buzz is buzzing. Buzz is buzzing again. Shout out to Yard Recall with Buzz, who tapped in with me as well. I'll get to that right now. So he shared, this guy took offense. He took offense to what he perceived to be a negative connotation, a negative undertone toward Caucasians, toward Caucasian Americans, whatever you want to call them, Anglo Americans, whites. When I say that, though, it fucking sounds 1950s and 60s. But anyways, so he took offense that he was saying that, again, I didn't take it the way he took it, but everyone's different. He took offense. He went on a rant. And then he said, Buzz, Yard Recall, made some comments, made a comment saying, you know what? Raskizi's cool. Raskizi is a cool dude. You probably got it twisted. Well, I mean, people are gonna take it how they're gonna take it, cabrón. You know what I mean? It's like you can't control. People are wired up a certain way, and he went off the rails. He made a video. I get tagged. I get mentioned like 10 times. Here we go. Now let me make the official call out right now on YouTube Landia. Let me make the official call out. Well, really, it's only going to one individual because the other individual, and I'm talking about Yard Recall with Buzz. He's already game. Buzz tapped in with me. I posted a community page post. I added both of them. That means I mentioned both of them. I said, hey, prison point of view, yard recall with Buzz. Okay, you want to do this? Let's go. The wood pile will be the only pile on the yarda with pieces lined up like football teams on each side. That's some crazy shit that I seen in Salinas Valley. That's members only shit. That's members only shit. But anyways, these are just joking around analogies, all right? The wood pile will be the only one on the yarda, and we can handle it, and we can show them how the wood pile gets down, how they handle their business, how they pull up and don't just bump gums. So the challenge goes out to Splinter from Prison Point of View. I know you're in Bakersfield. I believe you are. I don't know it for a fact, but I believe you're in Bakersfield. If that's the case, if that is the case, Splinter, 831-204-6977. I'll repeat it again. I need someone to tag him. Now you can tag him now in the comments. Let him know we're talking about him. I think he's off work anyways. Oh, and also let me know if my audio cuts off. I just want to make sure my audio is good. I'm just visiting moms right now. Let me see. Testing. Yep, I'm good. I'm good. All right. So, where was I at? Okay. Prison point of view, Splinter. Cabron. This reto, challenge, reto, call out is for you. If you want to put your hands on Buzz, it's gonna be a tough one. I seen Buzz get down. 831-204-6977. Get at me. I got one other spot that I've been trying to for about 2 months. Now, not really all out, just every single day it's on my mind. No, gente. At the end of the day, fights are great, but they're every couple months. Okay. It's not every single day that I'm going to work on it until, you never know, Lord willing, it could turn into the main bread and butter. You never know. I would love that. I would love to be in the middle of just putting together fights all the time and just having the beautiful Miss Chicano tube be the first lady, as she is, of the promotion, looking sexy at every single fight. I would love that. But for the meantime, we're still going to do what we got to do, which is help the raza get into pinchy houses. But anyways, all right, let's go back into it. So again, you guys been tagging me. I'm going to do my part, just like I did with Cholo Juan and the Blue Dildo. Same thing I did. And we all know Blue Dildo, he's the biggest wolf ticket. He'll he'll do a live and the people don't give a shit. I guess they don't give a shit, right? You know what I mean? I call a spade a spade. But I would get tired of a channel if I followed it and all the crybabies talking to you, crybabies. You're a crybaby. Okay. But then he ducked more fades than anyone else, ducked more fades than Canelo. So I don't know. That to some, they don't give a shit. It's entertaining at the end of the day. But just like I did on that fight, I made the contract. And I sent it over. Cholo Juan was down to do business, but guess what happened? Boom. Nothing over there on that side. Now, it could be because how I go in on Alvin. That's cool. That's fine. All that other shit, that's fine. Me, I'm in here to make money. That's it. Period. I'm point blank, right? That's right. Splinter was a Southsider before he was a foot. Damn, you got receipts, cabrón? Put those pinche receipts. Órale, Mikey. Saludos, cabrón. That's right, Don Fierro. I appreciate you, my boy. That's right. Mr. No Name, I appreciate you, cabrón. There it is right there. So he's adding them. So again, October 19th is a wide open date. I'm really and now in October we're gonna start ramping up the promotions for Paradigm Media News versus Mile High Hustle. So we're gonna start ramping it up. But I wouldn't mind doing a quick turnaround on this one, like on the Cholo Trucker fight. The Cholo Trucker fight was 1 month to the next, and we did it 1 month to the next. Buzz in that first round put hands on Cholo. I mean, he put hands on Cholo. But what happens is that's why it takes 10 fights in the amateurs to go from novice to open. Why does it take 10 fights? Because usually in the 10 fights, you're going to work out the kinks. If Buzz would have amateur boxed, and I'm not saying he didn't, I don't think he did, then you would have found out, like in those first 10 fights, you work out the kinks. One of those lessons, major lessons you learn is, we're not trying to just knock the dude out in the first minute. Don't just dump the energy in the first round, because then in the later rounds, you're going to get an adrenaline dump, and then you're going to be like, shit. I was trying to dominate the first 3 minutes, but this guy's dominating the end of the end of the fight. That's what you don't want to do. That's why it takes 10 fights before you turn into an open fighter. You work all that out. Matter of fact, you don't even your body doesn't even tense up. You got to be the most relaxed fighter under the sun in order to. It takes time to master how to box and master how to fight and all that other shit. But anyways, Cholo Juan is scared of the snowman. Well, he dropped another thumbnail. Featuring Riverside. He dropped another thumbnail. He's dropping content. The 15 minutes of Cholo Juan are pretty much over. Pretty much over. I would have wished he would have capitalized more on the 15 minutes. My 15 minutes hasn't even come, gente. And I'm glad because I'm looking at the landscape and I'm figuring things out. Okay. When my 15 minutes come, my plan has to be ready to capitalize on the 15 minutes. That means I'm probably gonna run a fade, maybe drop a book. I gotta have a merch store ready with products. I gotta have a brand ready to push and promote. Instead, when you don't have that, you're gonna go on every single podcast, and all you're really getting is more subscribers, and that's great, and that's fine. But that's not full capitalization of 15 minutes of fame. Now I'm learning. I've been seeing a lot of cabrones, but so Cholo Juan just did another video, middle finger up. He just reacted to Snowman calling in. And Snowman was trying to ride the wave too. He was like, you know what, let me make a YouTube channel. He made a YouTube channel. But again, just because you're hitting on something or you're popping at some point doesn't mean you can carry a podcast. People are going over there and they're like, shit, this dude is just another gang member who went to CDC and he's trying to make a buck, but it takes a lot more than that. One, it takes charisma, and not everyone has charisma. He was pretty much brought into the limelight because he made a phone call, but didn't know how to capitalize on it. I guess at the end of the day, Buzz will mollywop Splinter. So I'm wanting to know what Splinter's weight is. He looks that he probably is about 20 pounds heavier, 25 to 30 pounds heavier than Buzz. I don't think he's a 200 pounder. Neither is Buzz. I know Buzz for a fact isn't. Um, but I think he's about my guess is that he's like me, about 180. Now, cameras can be deceiving, gente. These cameras can be deceiving. People don't know what cameras can do. You have 3, 4 pinchy cameras on the back of your phone. They all are different perspective and lengths. So, depending which camera you set, you could look wider or you could look thinner. Again, that's just photography shit, right? And a lot of people don't know that. That's right, J49, cabron. I appreciate you, cabron. I like how this is sounding. Again, I'm putting it out there. Go ahead and at them. Go ahead and tag them and let Splinter know I'm trying to get a hold of him, and I'm trying to put this on a silver platter. Now with Buzz, he's already battle tested. That's true. And people want to talk shit about Tony, but guess what? You got to put some respect on his name because he pulled up. And you'll be able to see the fight. You want to see how Tony did? Tune in this weekend. Mexican Independence Day is this weekend, gente. It's actually on Monday. But I'm gonna drop it this weekend, Mexican Independence Day weekend. I can't wait for you guys to see that fight. My. I can't wait. Anthony Reese, pinche Pinocchio, cabrón. Your nose is growing, cabrón. Cut that shit out, bro. I'm just playing Anthony Reese. Or crash out. Chingado, who's gonna crash, cabrón? So again, anyways, that this is what I want to say. I'm tired of just people just yipping and yapping, and we're on the internet, and you know what? You're a crybaby, and calling all the crybabies out, and they're sitting on their couches. Like the other day, I think it was Blue Dildo. I think he did like two lives back to back, and then another live till like 3 in the morning. I'm like, they're not doing a damn thing, but they're playing the people though. It's all caption and clickbait. I might have done that maybe once. I can't even think of the time if I did do it, but where I caption it something just so people can hit the pinchy button, because I would get aguitado. Then I waste my time seeing the whole video and then it's not true. Damn it. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to a real one that tapped in about 20 minutes ago, called me on the phone. I appreciate you, cabron. I know you watch the videos. I know you watch YouTube, but he's a real one. I mean, he's off the grid. He barely got a flip phone. You know what I mean? No social media or anything like that. But he's a real one. I can't believe how far we made it, cabron. I mean, from you doing 16, you know what I mean? Throwing people in the trunk of the car. Now you're throwing them in patient services supervisor, throwing them in doctor's offices. Bro, the square life, that's for me, bro. Everyone else can have the tough guy shit. The tough guy shit's only going to get you where I'm at right now, visiting moms at the cemetery. 49er ways. That's right. I'm walking with NorCal Woodteño. That's right, my boy. We're about to find out in about 30 minutes. We're about to find out. Are we at home, cabron? Against New York? Are they coming to us or are we going to them? I forgot that part. Good Lord. Irony fisticuffs. That's right. Wrenched up. That's right, cabron. Woods gone wild. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like Woods gone wild over here, but we can settle it. We can settle it. We don't got to put a lot of bells and whistles on this thing. We'll get a little undercard just to warm up the people, and then we'll let the Woods go at it in the main event and just let them handle it. Let them handle it. Who wants to see that? Hit a one. Hit a one. O sea, I know. I heard Splinter say, "Yeah, Buzz can come to me. We can do it in Bakersfield." And da, 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 da. Yeah, but you got to be like in a neutral area. Now, all of us are in Northern California or Central. Both of us are in Central Valley, Central Coast, Northern California. You know what I mean? We're all within like 2-3 hours of each other. Why not make this thing happen? Why not make this thing happen? That's what I'm saying. The after party with Fum. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. That's right, cabron. How you been, cabron? I haven't seen you in a while. Another one I haven't seen in a while is EBK. But serio pedo, you believe it or not, I've been praying for the young man. I've been praying for him. Irony. That's right, cabrón. That's right. Burqueños in the casa. That's right, my boy. That's right, Burque, man. I was doing this live because I got tagged. I didn't have time to look at it until about maybe 30 minutes ago. And I'm like, okay, so the pot is getting stirred. You know what I mean? The homie hangout rascal. He's probably like, damn, I started this. No, he went off on a video that you did, but he took it the way he took it. You can't control that. And she rascals like, damn, I created a series of fight. Maybe, maybe. Anthony Reese says, empiezan mal y terminan peor, te digo, güey. O si terminan aquí donde estoy, güey, estoy en el pinche panteón. Aquí es donde termina todo. Todos vamos a ir al mismo pinche pozo en el suelo, ¿o no? O alguien tiene un pozo de lujo. What I was telling him is like he was saying they start off bad and they end up worse. I'm like, you can't get worse than where I'm at the cemetery. We're all gonna go to a hole in the ground, unless there's a such thing as a luxurious hole in the ground. I never heard of that. That's right. The Northwest, the 425 is in the building, my boy. I appreciate you, cabron. I'm just looking at the avatar, trying to see what's up. Okay, that's right, cabron. I appreciate you. That's right, after party foam 209. So again, October 19th is a wide open date. I need someone to tag Splinter or go over to his page and just tell him to contact Chicano Tube on IG. On IG, I'm already following him. I just started following him like about 2 hours ago. I'm already following him and I already sent him a DM. just trying to get his attention. Look, you really want to do this and make a bag off it because the way it sounds, Buzz wants to put his hands on him. That's the way it sounds. I'm sure, like there'll be a seamless negotiation with Buzz because he just wants to put his hands on him. And he's going to pace himself and he's going to show up and show out. And then we'll see the proofs in the pudding. At the end of the day, they could do it like grown ass men would and still shake hands in the end. If they don't shake hands, hey, that's fine. At least we dealt with it. We didn't just leave it a YouTube video or a YouTube caption. It's kind of funny the day and age that we're in, right? I did a video. He did a video. I did a video back. I did another video. What the? That's crazy, man. Now you got old, veterano looking dudes that I would never in 1,000 years think this day would come. You got old veterano, and I'm talking about veterano looking dudes, big old brochas, slung back, all that, right? You got old veterano dudes doing TikTok dances. Yes, I said that correctly. Doing TikTok dances. It's crazy. The internet is wild, man. The internet is wild, man. That's crazy. I wouldn't put it past the internet. Next thing you know, we see these slung back veterano dudes doing TikTok dances dressed like Oscar in his birthday suit. Tenga miedo ese. Pues, I mean, fighters no tienen miedo, cabrón. I mean, if you're a fighter y tienes miedo, then you're in the wrong field. You're in the wrong field. These individuals that 300, like the runner, 300 fights. I grew up like this, I grew up like that. And then everyone gets to see a fight of yours finally for the first time, and you ain't got no hands at all. Some people were commenting, oh, Mikey, why are you going in on Dubs? Da, da, da. The only reason, let me make this very crystal clear on the YouTube yarda, why I have any problems with Dubs, because he's never done anything to me ever. Period. Ever. The only issue I got with that pendejo is that he's butt buddies with someone that burned me for 10 racks. Now, I know you could be like, well, that's his problem. That's not mine. I didn't create it. Yeah, but you joining at the hips with someone, that's an issue. Of course, you got to understand where I'm coming from. And I understand where you're coming from. Bro, we at home, bro. That's right, cabrón. That's right, Foom. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Oh, we're at home. Okay, we're at home. That's right. Oh, that's right. We're at home, huh? Duh. I just remembered I seen a couple live videos for a couple minutes when I was scrolling the feed today, and some people are already at Levi's. You're right. They're doing tailgate. That's right. It's going to be an easy one. We go walk through them like nothing. Like nothing. Man, the Chargers took out the Raiders, though. Chingado. Dallas is feeling good. Steelers won. Seattle won, which we don't want. This is what I understand. This is what I understand about people who say they have any kind of football knowledge. Any kind, anyone that says, oh, yeah. I've been knowing the game. I've been watching it. I could never, and I mean never, go for a team that's in my division to win. I don't care. Someone says, well, they're a West Coast team, Mikey. You got to go with the West. I don't care if it's a West Coast team or not. I could never go for someone I could never go for the Rams. I could never go for the Seahawks. And I would never go for the Cardinals. Why? Going for them lessens my chances at making a playoff appearance. So how does that make sense for the gente that goes, yeah, well, they're a West Coast team, so I don't care what coast they're from. I don't care if they're from the coast of Africa. I don't care. If they're in my division, hell no, I ain't going for them. So that's right. We'll smoke them tonight. And if not, it's all good, gente. I'm not a gambling man, so don't be trying to throw sopas on the tira or nothing like that. There was a picture of a guy, he had all his canteen. There was a day room and they had like 5 or 6 piles of canteen on the tables, right? And there was this one, he was an Africano, respectfully, and he put all his canteen on Lamar Jackson, and they played. Were they the ones that played the Dolphins or the Colts? I can't remember. But they lost, and he lost all his tienda for the whole month. Gente, that's crazy. Gambling is a real issue. There's some cabrones that'll gamble their whole paycheck. There's some cabrones that'll gamble their whole 401k, their whole savings. To each his own. I worked too damn hard to chance that. I did. That's right. We're getting a lot of ones. People want to see Buzz. People want to see Splinter. People want to see the Wood. What should we call it? Woodstock? Should we call it Woodstock 2024? No, just kidding. Woodstock. Whatever. But I just need Splinter to tap in with me. If someone could comment on his video, someone could mention my IG to him, and someone could drop my phone number over to Splinter, I will have a conversation with them. And basically, I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. If it's what the people want to see, I go that far. I go that far. I'm a master negotiator. Okay, one of the things that you got to master when you're in my industry, communication. Communication. And it's not that I'm trying to get over on people. I'm so cut and dry. Like today. Today I was talking with a seller, right? The home came off the market, okay, couldn't sell it, and they listed it. She wanted 900K. 900K. Okay, I got her on the phone. I'm just trying to help people. Let me see, because they get tired of dealing with people that don't know what the hell they're doing. So I look it up online. I look at the pictures. I look at the market, which is the houses in the neighborhood. And I told her straight up, I said, you know what? I'm not going to say her. I almost said her name. I'm not going to say her name. I said, you know what? Her name. I said, respectfully, I said, I'm going to shoot you straight. You want me to shoot you straight? She goes, yeah. You're not going to get that 900. You're not. Best thing to do is hold on to the property if you don't mind living there for another 5 or 10 years, and you might get it then. And she was like, huh? Like this guy didn't sound like, like a car salesman. I said, yeah. Plus, I told her I don't even know if working with each other is a fit anyways. So I'll let you go. Right when I was going to let her go, wait. Can you come and look at my house and tell me what it's going to take? Yes, I can. I'll be there tomorrow. That's just it. I shoot people straight. People don't want to be bullshitted, man. They don't. Life's too short, man. Shoot people straight and they'll recognize authenticity. Saludos, Rasta. That's right. HCB Chemistry, my boy. We're just over here trying to put on Woodstock, October Woodstock, Woodpile Pelea, Buzz versus Splinter. I don't know if it's going to happen. Usually in about 48 to 72 hours. If we don't, that's what I messaged Cholo Juan. I told him, bro, you got to, right now is the time that your stock should be climbing through the roof, and there's no better time than running that fade. Let's get him in the ring. Let's do it right where he's at. We'll do it in Calexico, in his hot ass warehouse. No, not over there. That's too far. Anyways, Northwest. That's right, my boy. Irony. That's right. I appreciate you, man. HCB Salud. Nothing but tidal waves. Orale. Nothing but water over there. That's right. Urqueño wants to see that fight. That's right. I appreciate you, G Sierra. She wants to see it too. She's probably going to be going for the Stockton native. That's right, cabron. The after party with whom? That's right, my boy. But you're doing grown man shit, bro. With the wifey, spending time with your familia, bro. That's all we got, bro. When we check out of this world is the memories, man. Make as many as possible. It's okay to log off this shit. It's fine. You know, I hadn't seen EBK in like 2 weeks, and I've been praying for the young man. I just hope everything is good. I think he'll come back. But someone also tagged me and said, "Oh, the runner's doing it live and Dub's doing it live," and I'm like, "Don't tag me in that shit." That's the last thing I want to do. You know what I mean? To see anything when it comes to those two pendejos. They're starving like Marvin. Imagine Dubs. He left Runner for dead on the side of the road. I can't fuck with him. He's too hot. He left him for dead. I can't fuck with him. And then all of a sudden, when he runs out of content ideas or what can I do to be innovative because he's not creative for shit, next thing you know, well, you know what? Let me reach out to the gunner. Hey, let's be friends again, bro. Yeah, let's be friends again and just do videos. Yeah. We'll act like nothing happened. Some people, right? That's some people. Prayers for Conejo, everything is good. Yeah, that's right. I've been sending prayers. I'm a praying man. Don Fierro, what's wrong with EBK? Yeah, well, he ended up relapsing. You know what I mean? As far as the sickness came back, bro. So, people got to respect that, man. They just respect that. Give him his time. But the most important thing you can do is pray for the young man. You know what I mean? Pray for him. The reason why, again, this is something just universal. Me and my wife understand this. Following these doctors that have been banned and silenced on the internet, these doctors that are banned, these doctors, when they say, and Marvelous has said this too, you got to keep a high alkaline diet because sickness, disease, and chronic sickness cannot habitate or live in an alkaline environment. The hard part about having an alkaline system is the diet because all of us eat at gas stations and drive-throughs. And then when the sickness hits you, your body can't even fight the sickness because it's always fighting the in and out. It's always fight, which I eat. You know, I eat. It's always fighting the pisto. It's always fighting the the tortas and everything else that we eat. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because if you look at our ancestors, they weren't eating shit. But what I'm saying is that, and then when you go through the radiation, do you know what the radiation does? Yes, it eliminates the tumor and the areas, right? And I'm saying this respectfully. It eliminates that, right? But another thing that it does is it eliminates your T cells. That's why over 90% of the cases come back in remission. I mean, come back and revert from remission. And it comes back because not only did they get that, they also took out the defenses in your system. And then that leads to hair loss and leads to a lot of other things. That's crazy. It's crazy. I heard a wise man say you can have 1,000 problems, and when your health is bad, 1,000 problems turn into one problem. And that's the realest shit. Gas mask, that's right. Irony, that's right. I was just watching Norteños do a music video in Richmond with the ladies flamed up y todo. You know what? Someone sent me a video of Big Tone. I guess he did a new video, right? NorCal side or something like that. It's okay. It's okay. To be honest, I wouldn't, to be honest, completely honest with you, I wouldn't include that video in my King of NorCal. I wouldn't include that video in my King of NorCal set, which when Pocho comes back, we're going to run it back one more time. I wouldn't include it. Just it's okay. It's an okay song, and I know they brought Megan. I think they brought the original Skylark and the Northern Exposure cover video. Cool. That's all cool. It's just it was okay. The song was okay, gente, and I just got to keep it a buck. And this might shock and surprise people that say Norte Tube and Buster Tube and all this other shit. And you guys are funny with the comments, man. I just gotta keep it real. Would that be slapping? No. I actually think that Tres song, Mama Slide, was way harder than NorCal Siding. Here we go. People are gonna get mad. I'm just gonna speak the truth all the time. That's what you get from Mikey. Gee, hey, homegirl. That's right. Salabo wants to see that fight. That's right. Mikey, you should set up a fight with me and Izzy. Now, I've heard about that character, but I don't even know if he's a YouTuber. Who someone else wanted that fade with that individual. I can't remember. Oh, I don't remember if it was a private conversation, then I wouldn't put it out on YouTube anyways. Um, but again, if the people want to see it, that's the only fights I want to put on. I got one more date in October. It'll be for this year if we can fill up October. I just need you guys to help me at mention Splinter Point of View. Tell them to get a hold of Mikey 831-204 6977. 831-204-6977. Just to see if he's bout it. That's all I want to see. Is he bout it, or not? Gee, I appreciate you, amiga. Saying orderly Artie. That's right, you guys. Gas mask. That's right, cabron. If that happens, or laugh out loud, you might get a video, Mikey, if that happens, or whoever does. Oh man, I never heard of these gentlemen until today. So the YouTube Yarda is wild, man. This is a gas mask. Welcome to the YouTube Yarda. YouTube Yarda is basically mostly brown, but it doesn't have to be, but mostly brown podcasters in California, and they tie themselves into the YouTube Yarda because at one point or another they're affiliated with the streets. and all that entails, which means going to institutions and etc. But there are some big time clowns to watch out for on the YouTube yarda that you really want to avoid. That way you don't get misled. Okay, one of them, Alvin. Just forget about him. Okay, because he says he's not a gang member, but he's from a hood. He says he's not a gang member, but if you have a problem with him, he'll call 100 gang members to go and run up on you. You got to watch out with somebody spending dubs. Watch out with him too. He'll do a video. I've been around killers, and then Triple OG dropped his paperwork in 2015. He went to the other side, so I don't know what killers he was talking about. But anyways, and the runner, avoid the runner too, man. That guy, he scammed people for shoes. He scammed the raza out of money. He pulled out of a fight with me, and I finally put him on blast when I should have put him on blast sooner. I was the last one to turn on the pendejo. When I did, and I dropped the video, he was blowing my phone up, blowing my phone up. I'm like, bro, it's a wrap, bro. He burned everybody. But me, out of 10 G's, that's personal. So, anyways, that's the YouTube yarda. That's so. Of course, we got Woods on the YouTube yarda. Of course, Buzz is on the YouTube yarda. Absolutely, and Splinter's on the YouTube yarda with the big black widow blasted on the chest. Finchy Splinter, man. Have him tap in with me, you guys. If he wants that fade, if not, then he did it for views. But let him be one of the few that does uh keep his word. If he's gonna run that fade, to fuck it, run the fade, man, for the people. Or else let's once and for all label these cabrones. I don't know what we're gonna call them. Imposters, fake, cloud chasers. Cloud chasers is probably a good word. Like the banda world, right? He's a crybaby, calling out all the crybabies, and crybaby this and crybaby that. And he won't even get up off the couch. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, someone sent me a clip when he had Reverie, which is a rapper out of LA, and I respect her. She got some poppin' music. She got bars. Reverie has bars. The interview was going so pinchy boring. He was trying to come up with clip content. Well, let me ask her about 6ix9ine and trying to stir the pot and shit like that. I'm like, come on, your guest can see it. You know what I mean? Your guest can see it. Splitter already wants that fade. Yeah, but in Junior R, unless he gets a hold of me, I'll put it together for him. Okay. Because I mean, it's not fair. What are you gonna tell Buzz to go to Bakersfield? That's like Buzz saying come to Stockton. Well, guess what? Salinas is the middle point for both of them. We could do it in Salinas. So we'll do it. Again, we could sell tickets, or it could be a private venue. There's so many options that I put for content creator series of fighting. It's not even funny. We could choose any location. We can have entertainment. I don't even have to be there, to be honest. I could put the whole show together remotely, satellite, from across the pinchy state. Now, we're going to sooner or later, this is why I'm going to release, finally, I'm going to release to the internet my first fight this weekend, which is Content Creator Series of Fighting 1, which is stories written by a current prisoner. People wanted to see him without a mask. Well, you're going to find out this weekend. And then finally we're gonna end up in Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. We're gonna go to Colorado. We're gonna go to the Raza states. We're gonna go to like where the lowrider tour goes. That's where we're gonna go. But before I do that, I need to tap in with YouTubers in every single state. So it's gonna be one of my objectives. That's right. I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Can you hear me now, Cabron? My bad. My bad. I don't know. Maybe it fell off. Maybe my mic fell off, man. But let me know if you can hear me. I think you can hear me now. My bad. I need people to be quicker on that and drop that in the comments a whole lot faster. So again, the reto goes out to Splinter. Splinter, if you're hearing me, respectfully, we can make it happen. 831 204 6977. Get a hold of me. We want to provide it, give it to the people. It'll bring resolution to anything that was. And guess what? It'll actually lift your stock. It'll lift your stock. It'll every fighter stock that comes on the content creator series of fighting, it lifts their stock up. So, anyways, that's right. Better now. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I had to refresh it, man. My bad, you guys. My bad. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up because we got the 49ers going live right now. Crystal clear, my boy. I appreciate you. That's right. Thunder Promotions. I appreciate you. That's right, Tommy Thunder. Again, it's looking to be a wood October, Tommy Thunder. A wood October. If we could Splinter versus Buzz, Yard Recall. If they want to handle it, respectfully, my information's out there, you guys. All right, I'm going to let you guys go live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. I just wanted to give you my observations. I wanted to put it out to the gentleman. Buzz from Yard Recall has already tapped in. Now, don't forget this. Buzz, the last time when he pulled up to the Cholo Trucker fight, they pulled up in about 3 black Suburbans, and there was like 30 Vikings that just came out. And I'm not saying that to intimidate Splinter or whatever. I'm just saying he's got his backup and it's legit and he'll pull up. That's why I said that. He will pull up. Will Splinter pull up? Well, we'll see. Respectfully, we can have corners. You don't even need a coach. I got a coach for you. You don't even need equipment. We got all the equipment for you. Bring some shorts. That's all you got to do is bring some shorts. That's all you got to do, Splinter. If you want to get a hold of me, 831 204 6977. You guys, it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm going to jump on the NFL live. You guys know I'm a huge NFL fan. I'll see you guys to the next episode. But remember what I always say. Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.